Hi everyone, we're from Universitas Multimedia Nusantara and this is our end of term exam. And now we are going to introduce ourselves. My name is Marvelous and this is my friend.
My name is Kevin Lim.
My name is Riandi Kevin.
Okay, so there will be four parts and we're going to start the first part. In the first part, we are going to answer some general questions and I will do it first. So I have chosen two questions, and the first question is what useful skills have you learned in your life? Please elaborate them. So one of the most useful skills that I have learned is riding a bike and driving a car, because you know you need to move from one place to other place, and sometimes you have to use your own vehicle. So I'm very glad that I can drive a car and ride a bike. Now the second question. How would you reduce the pollution in Jakarta? Actually, there's a lot of things that we can do to reduce the pollution, but one of the best thing that I can do is using Transjakarta or the other transportation, the public transport. Because when we use the public transport, it reduces the pollution from the private cars. Next, Kevin Lim.
Okay, the question that I choose is number one and two. What useful skill have you learned in your life? So the skill that I have been learning since high school include effective leadership, as I often take on the role of group leader and even serve as the vice president of student council. To delve into the world of leadership, I enjoy interacting with a diverse group of people, and at the same time, I believe that I can lead them. For the next question, have you ever spoken to a large group of people? Please explain. Yes, because I once served as the vice president of the student council. I often deliver speeches at events in my high school, especially when I the became the head organizer for the freshman orientation. I delivered a welcoming speech to more than 250 new students at the high school. Next, Riandi Kevin.
Okay, I choose question number 5 and number 6. Number 5 is how to reduce the pollution in Jakarta. In my opinion, reducing pollution in Jakarta requires joint efforts from the government, society, and the private sector. Uh, following are several steps that can be taken to reduce pollution in Jakarta. One, sustainable transport. Encourage the use of public transportation, such bus, trains, and other mass transportation. Um, Tree planting and greening. Carry out tree planting and city greening programs to improve air quality. Maintain green open space and city parks. Environmental policy. Implement strict and consistent environmental policies, including sanctions for violators who damage the environment. Encourage companies to adopt sustainable practice and green technologies. Public transportation development. Improve and expand public transportation infrastructure, such as subways and high-speed bus. And question number 6. Question number 6. Can you explain your food diet and why you haven't choose it? Please explain. Uh, when I diet, I prefer to eat fruit and vegetables and avoid eating and drink sweet things. I choose to eat fruit and vegetables when I'm on diet. because the nutrition from fruit and vegetables can meet my body's daily needs.
Okay, thank you for the first part. Now we're going to the second part. It's about describing photo. And I'm describing photo number one. There's four students, and I think they're taking their bachelor's degree, and I think they just graduate from the university. And yes, of course, they seem very happy because after doing some, it's not some, it's a long journey, right? You're from the first semester until the eighth semester, and they graduate from their university. So yeah, they're smiling because they're graduating from the university. Next, Kevin Lim.
I will describe photo number 4. What I know from this photo is that is the Spanish royal family. The gentleman on the left is the king, and possibly on the right is the queen, with the rest being their children. They look very charming and impressive in this photo, and the background appears to be a luxurious palace, giving an regal atmosphere. Next.
I will describe photo number 6. We can see in photo number 6 there are two women. I think they are mother and daughter. In the photo, we can see there is a 3D painting. On the wall, there is a 3D painting in the shape of a fish. In the fish stomach, there is a painting of two men like fishermen who are cleaning the guts of the fish they have caught. Thank you. Next.
Thank you for the second part. Now we're going to part three or the third part. So we're going to talk about why would these ideas attract more tourists to the town. So I will tell my ideas first. I think it's depending on the city. If you're going to improve the entertainment, you can do it by building a large nightclub because it's one of the most attractive entertainment in a club in a entertainment city. And just like Bali, there's a lot of big nightclubs, and I think that's pretty successful for Bali. What about you, Kevin Lim?
I agree with the Marvel statement, but in my opinion, providing a park is a great idea too. Because who doesn't love a park, especially today when air quality is worsening? Everyone would seek a refreshing place like a park. They can also engage in various activities such as camping and others. I love park by the way.
Uh, I agree with Kevin Lim and Marvel, but I want to add building a large nightclub because that's that's so much fun. Gimana sih ini?
Okay, so
Because building a large nightclub is interesting.
so we're done for part number three, and we agree that building a nightclub is good, but we have to build some parks too, so there's a friendly entertainment or places to go. So that's it for part number three, and now we're going to part number four. Prior to the video, we have chosen the question, and the question is, where will you go? Where would you like to go on holiday in the future, and why? So I'm going to answer it first. For the food, I would go to Italy because they have the best food in the world, like such as pizza, pasta, or spaghetti. And I think there's no other country in the world that have the same food like them. I mean, their food are very delicious, right? And Italy is very well known for the coffee. And I'm a coffee addict, so it would be nice. It would be such a pleasure to go to Italy. For walking around or just enjoying the nature, I would like to go to Santorini. It's in the Greek or in the Greece because they have a lot of nice beaches and it would be amazing to go there. What about you, Kevin?
Uh, for me, I want to go on vacation to the moon. Isn't it unique? I really want to experience a different kind of vacation, something super duper unique and cool. I used to dream of becoming an astronaut. That's another reason why I want to vacation on the moon. And I think the star view they are also beautiful. I'm sure the star there can be seen more clearly than when we observe them from the earth. And I want to prove it, so I have to vacation on the moon soon. What about you, Riandi?
Uh, I want to go to Bali because I love to go to the beach, and the beach are amazing.
Okay,
That's it.
so we have three different destination. I want to go to Italy and Greek. Kevin Lim want to go to the moon, and Riandi Kevin want to go to Bali because the beach is amazing. I think that's all, and thank you for your time, and thank you.